Welcome back to Fear and Beer, a Halloween Horror Nights podcast. Join us as we venture year-round into the fog.
Make sure you give us a like and a follow on your podcast platform of choice. Also, be sure to check out our YouTube page where we upload every episode in its video format, and maybe a few other surprises as well.
Make sure you're following us on social media to keep up to date with our newest haunted content.
I'm Nick.
I'm Seamus.
I'm Jamie.
Nom, 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 nom. We are eating good today. We got food. I cracked my beer for the soundbite, but we got drinks. We got a whole lot of stuff to talk about. This is our food and beverage deep dive, a part of our 1 week until HHN Podathon, which at this point is simmering down. You have today, and I believe you have tomorrow, and the 1 week until HHN Podathon is going to rest for another year. But don't worry, HHN is here. So let's not worry about that. Let's get into the food and beverage tonight. And tomorrow, you can enjoy the hype list. You can enjoy the fog finally back here. And I do have a drink for today. This is a special drink. This is from, actually, this is what Seamus had a couple episodes ago, or who I don't know at what point, but at one of the episodes in the Podathon, I think he was drinking one of these. But this is from Toll Road Brewing. This is Too Many Steps. We got this when we were over there tag teaming our collab beer of See You in the Fog, which is going to be tapped September 6th. Ever so fitting to plug that on today's episode. But this is a New England hazy, similar to what we are brewing up. This is a 6.4% ABV, so it's a little bit lower than what we're going to be dealing out. This is double dry hopped NEPA, and just like a spin mop, it's Too Many Steps. So I'm going to pour this bad boy out, but there is a lot to discuss. There's a lot of food booths, a lot of options, a lot of drink options. I think there's a decent amount of overlap, so it's not like we have to go super crazy and in depth on all that stuff. So if there are drink overlaps, we don't really need to make note of it. You can say that they're at that location, but other than that, we don't have to spend too much time saying Modelo is also here. Modelo is also here. So we just got all of these announced. So Jamie, we're going to go round table. We're going to each have a location, and we're just going to kind of go through the motions and talk about this. And while we talk, we're going to think on the things we're most excited for. So at the very end, we're going to present to you our top 3 or 5 most anticipated food or drink items that sound intriguing to us. But Jamie, while my beer settles, why don't you kick us off?
So I'm going to be starting with the Black Cat Lounge, which we're not quite sure where this is going to be located as of right now, but we do have some beverages on here. First off being the Cat's Meow, Misguided Spirits Gin, Farand, Dry Curacao, Lime Juice, and Honeydew Syrup. Oh, I cannot speak tonight.
Tongue twisters.
I know, right? For $17.
Cat's got your tongue?
Cat's got it. He must. The next drink we have is called the Zazzler, Misguided Spirits Whiskey, Farand, Dry Curacao, Bravo Falernum. They got a lot of interesting liqueurs this year for some of their cocktails. Yeah. And grenadine. And then this is going to be our mocktail, which is called the Ragamuffin, which is fun because a ragamuffin is actually a type of cat. And this is going to have lemon juice, simple syrup, ginger puree, and mint essence. And then you're going to have your premium cocktail choices, kind of the basics that you could get at any of the other bars. Yeah. Along with the Cursed Cranberry, or Vodka Spritz, Modelo, Miller Lite, as Nick was saying, blah, blah, blah.
And it does look like there's a special, different kind of beer with a brewery that we actually enjoy.
Oh, I was just going to say, I figured we would be saying that one for some of the other ones, but we have a sour from Tripping Animals Brewing Company, and it's called the Fresh Fangs Sour Ale.
And this seems to be like all over the place. So I feel like for everyone that is, spoiler alert, Ecto Cooler or Lacto Coolers is not at the event this year. I think this is the one, since it's at more kiosks, I think this is the one that's sort of taking its place. But Tripping Animals is an amazing brewery, so I am excited for this one.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what we got. The Black Cat Lounge, wherever that is, I'm not sure.
I know, me either. I'm curious though because I will definitely be enjoying the Black Cat Lounge. Sounds fun.
The Cat's Meow. I wonder if this is over by Cat Lady somewhere.
That's what I was wondering too. I wonder if they're going to have something over by La Bamba possibly, but I figured that they would have the El Artista stuff over there, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah, time will tell. It's been a little bit since we've been at the park, so maybe something's up, but I don't really know too much then. So Seamus, why don't you jump to that next location for us?
Yeah, so this is the HHN bar. I believe it's the same thing we had last year and the year before. It's the same location over by the San Francisco area. So it'll be the same bar area that we have come to expect something. It looks like a lot of the drinks are interesting. I don't know if like maybe they're similar to what we've had in the past. So I don't know how much we're getting here that's super different. So if you were a fan of what was there already, you're probably going to get something similar along that. But we have different ones. One of them is called the Pack Mule, which is served with Cuervo, De Kuyper, Creme de Cassis, and ginger beer, of course, for $18 in a souvenir cup. I would assume they need these fancy named spirits because they have to justify the $18.
I was going to say,
Josh.
Heighten your experience.
Then they have the Dead Man's Hand, this one actually sounds kind of up my alley. I'm not a huge spirit drinker, but I am
like you
a whiskey.
Would like this one.
I am a whiskey drinker. This has Misguided Spirits whiskey in it, Angostura bitters, and sparkling apple cider. So like I am definitely going to give this one a whirl. Hopefully on Premium Scream Night. If you
it's like it's like an old fashioned with apple cider.
Cider. It's gonna be like hard apple cider, but like not just apple cider. I know it's weird, but I like apple cider. I like classic fall apple cider. That's what that kind of feeling that you get, especially being from New England. That was a big thing, is getting the apple cider and the apple cider donuts and all that type of stuff. So pumpkin is still king, but apple cider is a close second.
It is.
Then they have the Phantom Punch, which is going to be New Amsterdam vodka, 360 vodka, Sorrento lemon, De Kuyper triple sec, lime, orange, and cranberry juices, dragon fruit syrup, and simple syrup.
That sounds
so. This sounds like it's going to be sweet, as hell. Yeah. So if you're looking for a really sweet drink to punch you in the mouth, this probably is going to be it. Especially with 2 types of vodka in it too. Oof. So sounds interesting. Then they have the Deadly Nightshade, which is Cuervo again, Blanco. Lime juice, grapefruit juice, pomegranate, simple, and blue curacao syrups. And then, of course, you can do your premium cocktail with your choice of liquor and get the typical beers that you would get anywhere else in the park. The Tripping Animals, Miller Lite, Neutral, Modelo,
what have you,
and that sort of thing. It looks like they do. I mean, have they had Liquid Death, the water?
I think that's new.
Seems new. I don't think they've had this before.
Because I think that's the sparkling, the squeezed to death. I think that's one of the sparkling ones. It's fun.
It's like flavored water, I think. It's not like your traditional Liquid Death.
Pretty cool,
that does seem different to me. So I'll do the next 2 because the next one is there's not much to talk about. It is the Twisted Tater Chips, which is very clearly stating chips, not the skewer. These are not your grandpa's Twisted Taters. These are just chips, I guess. Which, honestly, talking to other people and reminiscing about the last couple years of Twisted Taters, it makes sense. I feel like I've had very inconsistent Twisted Taters as of the last couple of years. If they are not all cut identically, the cook times are all going to be different. So sometimes you're left with like thicker, undercooked, soggy Twisted Taters that are kind of cold, which is not good. Sometimes you get really thin, burnt up, almost inedible ones. So I think just for consistency standpoint, eliminating that and maybe taking away the stick alleviates some of that process. So maybe we can get better quality. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a little mini stick shortage that I'm not aware of as well. That could also be a thing. But yeah, so we have the Twisted Taters. It does say, okay, we have the choice of spicy cheddar or ranch and vinegar seasoning. that's new. Ranch and vinegar?
Sounds
Not salt and
absolutely
vinegar.
delectable.
Ranch and vinegar? They might.
I don't know.
They
I might have to pass on
me.
that one.
They might have me back. They might wheel me back in. I haven't really been a big Twisted Tater fan after they eliminated my salt and vinegar chips from 3 years ago. I've been bitching about for that long. But yeah, that's enticing. And at this booth, you also have the aforementioned typical beverages. So because it's just Twisted Taters, I'll move to the next one as well. And this is the Cursed Carnival. Again, I don't know exactly where this is.
I think it's next to the Terrifier booth. That
that would make sense.
Yes,
the Terrifier, essentially the haunted house entrance, not the Clown
there
Cafe
you go.
one.
Sorry.
That makes sense. Yep. So here we have, and this is our first food items that we're getting into.
Yay!
Well, other than Twisted Taters, but this is Death by Cheese Stick. This is a giant hand-breaded mozzarella cheese stick with spicy marinara sauce. Interesting.
Sounds good. Would prefer it with ranch, but
that's
okay.
Yeah, you know what goes great when I'm drooling after having 6 whole hogs? A giant cheese stick.
A giant breaded cheese stick.
A breaded cheese stick to just soak up the booze, baby. And the freakishly long corn dog.
Ugh, I don't know why they use that name.
A freakishly long. I don't like things that sometimes long is tricky. Freakishly long seems a little out of my wheelhouse.
It's like I like long things, but it was freakishly long.
Yeah.
Then
have you seen my dog?
Off there.
I have long wiener dogs. Like I like the long things, but freakishly long. Now I'm just picturing like Boots and Daisy like combined together as one extremely long dog, like cat dog. I digress. So this is a foot long. Okay, well, freakishly long, foot long. Okay, makes sense. Nathan's hot dog, hand dipped, fried, and topped with jalapeno ranch and crispy bacon bits. Okay, so not as crazy as I want them to get with these hot dogs. We have a history of the last 2 years of having the most bizarre hot dogs. We're talking funfetti cake with like Kool-Aid pickles and bubblegum mustard. And then we had the camp dog with like baked beans and spicy sauce and like Cheetos. This is just a really long
can't
corn
forget
dog.
The Ghostbusters bugle covered hot dog full of cheese.
Yeah. This is it seems a little more tame than I had anticipated. I can say that I was expecting at least 3 more toppings of random things, maybe like onion rings and popcorn and like
I do like having more spicy options though.
Yeah.
I know that the last couple of years there haven't been a ton of options that are got more of a kick to it. I mean, there's been a few things here and there, but nothing's been like they haven't had a lot of options if you're into spicier food. I mean, you could get like the jalapeno poppers, the rock things, but those really weren't that much of a spicy kick or anything. There was a little bit of a kick, but nothing. Like people that don't like spicy food could have eaten those and enjoyed them.
Yeah.
The Nashville hot chicken was really good, so it's nice to see that like we're actually getting some additional hot items.
Yep. And then this booth also has the typical drink options, but there is one new one that we haven't discussed yet, and that is the Zool Beer Co. PB&J mixtape.
I can't wait. This sounds so good.
So let me look this up.
I've never had it before.
On Untapped, because I am pretty unaware of this. I probably should have pulled this up ahead of time, but this Zool PBG mixtape. All right. So they're from Tennessee. It's interesting that they're reaching out that far.
Right.
This is a peanut butter and jelly gluten-free sour straight from your childhood. This is actually an Untapped Community Awards winner. Gold in 2024, and it looks like silver in 2025. So this is interesting. So this makes a little bit more sense. You can find it at Celebration Brewing Company. So there's got to be some connection there.
Yeah, I bet you they have some sort of connection with it. I mean, again, take this for what you will. I mean, it's got a global score on Untapped of 4.45. So
that's high. People
like it. That's a really good score. So there's obviously something about it that people enjoy. I wish I knew more about what style it was, because they have it as gluten free. But there's got to be some other. Is it a sour? Is it?
I think
it says sour. So yeah. So it'll be some sort of. But is it like super?
It's weird
sharp
because
sour, or is it going to be more of a sweet sour, like a sweet and sour?
It looks more sweet. It has like these 5 like terms that describe it. And in order, it goes peanut butter, jam, like sweet, grapes, and then bread.
Huh.
So okay, I'm interested. The only thing that I can think of about this, because it's from Tennessee, this is such a random thing, and because it's such a bizarre drink, I think a lot of people are going to get it. I would just be careful about waiting too long on this, just because we've seen other things in the past that have like come and gone and ran out of inventory issues because
like my friggin' cider.
Correct. So if something starts selling like hotcakes, it's kind of hard to keep up. This one I would peg as something like that because it's so out there. And sours seem to be the crowd favorite at horror nights. It's a pretty easy drink. For the non-beer likers. It's a beer for the non-beer likers.
And chances are that's why they have a couple of different breweries this year, because they know that they're going to sell out of one or all. So if you want to try this Zool thing, hopefully it'll be there when you come, especially if you're not coming until like later in October. I'm hoping they have enough to last the season, but like you said, sometimes these drinks, they underestimate the popularity of it. Yeah. And then within a week and a half, 2 weeks, like they're already like fighting with, stock and making sure that there's enough there.
Exactly.
And that doesn't mean, I don't mean to scare people and think that like in 2 weeks it'll be sold out, but as an exaggerated form of what I'm talking about is that it could be gone by beginning of October.
Correct. Yeah. The point stands is because it's seemingly so just bizarre, I think people are going to want to try it a lot.
Right.
So that is the Cursed Carnival. So Jamie, do you want to take off the next one? You're stuck in the cat area.
I know. I was going to say, now we're back to the Cat Lady of Crooked Lane food booth, which this looks like it's going to be our walking taco booth with a new addition as well. Which the new one being the Flamin' Hot Birria Ramen, which is going to have tender birria beef on ramen noodles and a Flamin' Hot Birria consomme broth with shaved onions, scallions, and Flamin' Hot Cheetos. It's tough with food items like ramen because I really enjoy ramen. I will unfortunately not be enjoying this one because it's going to have birria all up in it and I won't be able to eat it. But I do think it's an interesting choice for these very hot and muggy nights whenever they do like the hot dishes. When we had the Quiet Place booth, I feel like we had that baked beans dish and like that mashed potato casserole kind of thing. And the mashed potatoes and the beans were good, but it was just so hot out that it was kind of like uncomfortable eating it. But getting off topic.
The chowder.
The chowder was another one. Yep.
Poutine.
Okay. The poutine. I do miss the poutine though. Okay. And the next one is going to be the Tostitos Birria Beef Walking Taco. Birria beef with Tostitos. I know, right? Birria beef with Tostitos, sabritas, salsa verde, red onions, scallions, and consomme. And then a little underwhelming for me, who was excited about the vegan walking taco being back. It looks like we're getting a pretty plain one this year with just vegan chorizo crumble with Fritos, salsa verde, and cilantro. With the previous years, we've seen a vegan sour cream and some vegan cheese and like lettuce on there too. So it's kind of disappointing. This is sounding a little dry to me.
More bland.
A little more bland, yeah.
Yeah. I just feel like kind of it's like a tack on, an add on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like it's almost like, oh, we have to kind of give them a vegan option.
Exactly.
But they didn't give too much thought into like what went into it.
No.
Yeah.
Which is kind of it's kind of shitty for vegans, obviously, because it's like there's not a whole lot of options at Universal to begin with for vegan palates.
I'll get into it more later, but there's not many options this year. I was very surprised, actually.
I'm very surprised they don't just devote a booth of vegan
stuff.
Well,
yeah, you would think they
that's
would.
A good point.
Then you don't have to worry about cross contamination. If everything there is vegan free,
yes,
like you don't have to worry about I mean, obviously you still have to worry about glove changes for food safety, but like you don't have to worry about did these tongs accidentally touch this or that? Like just everything's kind of vegan for like it's seemingly like we're getting more and more booths every year, and we can't just devote one.
Yeah.
And I guess the vegans, I think, that are looking for vegan food, I think would be okay with having to walk to wherever it is versus having it an option at every booth, just to know that for sure this one booth is like all good across the board.
Right. And you would think that it's not a concern of will it sell or not, because I mean, everyone I know seems to be vegan now. So
yeah,
I feel like there's a lot. I mean, it would sell well enough to warrant its own location.
Yeah.
But we're getting the walking taco back, so we should be happy about that. Again, another hot option. So I'm really excited that we're getting more spicy options. I know not everybody enjoys spicy, but I do like burrito ramen, so I'm excited to try this one.
Mm-hmm. We did have a couple new beverages over at this booth as well. This cocktail is called, I think it's very fun to say, the Berry Scary, which is going to have 360 vodka, red raspberry, blackberry syrup, and lemonade for $18 in your souvenir cup. Don't miss your opportunity.
Careful, Universal. Fucking Nazis gonna be coming after your ass in a second.
Right? Yeah, right.
And then, I didn't think about that. Oh my
gosh,
it's
got berry in it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Berry Scary.
Yeah.
Our next cocktail is called the Sourpuss, which is gonna have
That's me.
I was gonna say I like that name. That's funny. 4 roses yellow label bourbon, blackberry syrup, and
awesome.
Lemonade. I was gonna say that sounds pretty tasty.
Yeah, this sounds
actually
really good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a huge blackberry fan.
I like blackberry. I think it goes well with like the whiskey and lemon and stuff
But
like that.
I mean, so far they've had some prime choices for bourbon and whiskey, so like I'm excited.
4 Roses is pretty decent too. So
yeah.
And before we move on to the next one, there was one new beer on this one that I wanted to mention that we haven't seen pop up yet, and that is the Whole Hog Pumpkin Ale.
It's back.
Yay,
it's back.
Whole Hog, it's back. Hooray.
$1.50 cheaper than liquor drinks.
Right.
Cool.
We should specify so everybody doesn't think that, like, if anyone doesn't know, we're saying the price that comes in the Blinky cup. So everybody's talking about those Blinky cups.
And
that's
the
what that price is.
price.
If you don't want it in a Blinky cup, it's like 14, like anywhere from like $12 to $14 depending on what you buy.
So the first initial purchase is the $16.50. If you get a refill, it's $12.75.
Yeah. So you're not buying like every drink in a Blinky cup.
Mm-hmm.
It's worth it if you buy 2, because the single serve is $13.50, so you save 75 cents by doing a refill. But
and after you wash them for like the 6th or 7th time, they all fail. Stop blinking anyways. So,
which I'm curious. So we do have a souvenir cup, but I don't know if they're going to do Blinky.
I think I know what they're going to be doing.
Because I think they're doing the Mardi Gras stuff, right? It's similar.
I think they're going to be doing light up cubes instead. The light up glow cubes. Because it looked like the cup was glowing. Yeah. But it
just takes up space in my drink.
And I think it's going to be, that's going to be kind of their shtick for the souvenir cup. I think it's going to be a regular souvenir cup, like the plastic cup, but it's going to come with the glow cube.
Their shtick is it's a 20-ounce cup and a 5-ounce cube.
Well,
again, 15 ounces a drink.
Hey. We don't even know if this is
I'll have a sourpuss hold the cube. Hold the cube.
I'm just saying that's what it looked like. Maybe they are going to do the Blinky cups again, but I don't think they are.
Put the cube in my chest sandwich with me.
Puts the cube in the drink, or else it gets the hose again.
You can tell this is the tail end of the 1 week until
I'm just ready to go. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I am too.
All right, so Seamus, over to you.
So we'll move on to the El Artista Spanish Haunting food booth, and this one may be, as of right now, on paper, my favorite, and I cannot wait for this.
Me too,
so we got pan con tomate, which is a crunchy grilled garlic bread smeared with tomato pulp and grated manchego cheese, which again sounds incredible. And for $7.99, put that in my mouth.
Right, quick little snack.
We've got grilled gambas. Sorry, let me say that again. Grilled gambas al ajillo, or ajillo, I should say. It's garlic grilled shrimp on a crunchy baguette. I am not a shrimp guy, but it does sound like people will enjoy that. And then the Artist's Palate, which is a crispy granulated sugar churros with dulce de leche, raspberry jam, and Bavarian cream paint. So it looks like maybe a little maybe it gets served on like a painter's palette. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be cool. Yeah,
that would be really, really cool. And then for drinks, we got a couple drinks. We got the Sinister Sangria for all you sangria drinkers out there. It's a wine stream white sangria, which is good. Lime juice and strawberry syrup. Oh, that's too bad. And the only reason I say that is because my significant other is allergic to strawberry.
Oh, no.
But it is a white sangria. So for those who don't like red sangrias or can't have red sangrias, it is white. And then we have the No Booze Brew, which is a relaxed zero Sauvignon Blanc, lime juice, pineapple juice, and strawberry syrup. Interesting. I'm not a wine drinker.
I'm not either. But it's cool to see sangria. I feel like we usually don't get a sangria.
Yeah. And it's different. Like even this one, like it's not just wine. It's wine with lime, pineapple, and strawberry juice or syrup in it. So that would make it different. I'd be willing to try it just because like I'm not a big wine drinker because I'm just not a big fan of dry grape flavor. But adding this into it may actually change my mind on that. And then, of course, you can get your typical other beers here as well.
Yeah. All righty. So let's move over. So now I got the Dolls Let's Play Dead Food booth. And a fan favorite is back. Ma, get the meal. No, it is actually Mom. Fuck. It is Mom, cut the crust off PB&J.
Yes.
They are back. This is the fried PB&J's hot maple syrup and chili flakes. This is the, what was it called before? The Chances.
No Chance in Hell PB&J.
No Chance in Hell, yeah.
So that is back.
I can't wait for these too.
$8, can't beat it. Give me 3.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it in my
got hot maple syrup on it too, which is going to be so weird, and chili flakes.
I like it. And then we have the Temper Tantrum Tendies for all you babies out there.
So sick.
Chicken tendies. I know where Dom.
I love the name of it.
I know where Dirty Dom Mysterio is going to be getting food all night at HHN. His chicken tendy booth. Chicken tendies, and they literally call it tendies. I'm not just being a child. With your choice of mesquite barbecue ranch, bourbon barbecue dip, your garlic parmesan with spicy marinara sauce.
Yeah, so the 2 different flavors: mesquite barbecue with the barbecue dip, and the garlic parmesan with spicy marinara.
I'm trying to read my 8 size font. I feel like a fucking
elder. They typed it weird.
But yeah,
it is typed a little weird. Yeah.
So you can have mesquite barbecue ranch with barbecue dip, so double dipping on the barbecue sauce. Yeah, Ted Lasso. And then you can have garlic parm with spicy marinara, which that seems like an odd pairing.
Garlic parm.
Okay, I'm gonna need that garlic parm breath to survive Masquerade. So
yeah, I'm gonna use that to scare off Art the Clown when he's trying to sneak up on me. He's gonna breathe on his face.
Not a vampire.
Yeah, but he got a big ass nose. He can smell the garlic from a mile away. We do have some different beverages here. We have this one sounds pretty cool. I like this.
Yeah. I know.
The blood orange screamsicle.
Yeah, I'll be having this.
Yum.
360 vodka, vanilla is blood orange syrup and lemonade. Lemonade. It's sweet enough for me. I'd almost prefer maybe cream soda.
I was gonna say the lemonade's a weird toss-in.
Yes, because usually with like creamsicle drinks, it's very
throws me off a little bit.
I wonder what they needed to put that in. Like, what is that cutting into? Like, do they need that to cut something else?
Yeah, it needs some sort of. It is seemingly an odd choice for a mixer, but
it could be that the vanilla and the blood orange syrup is just a little too sweet, and the lemonade's in there to cut some of the sweetness down.
Yeah.
And then we also have I see the first.
I know this sounds
vomit in my mouth.
This sounds really good too.
First spirit. This is the Toy Box Cider. This is the old Fireball right there.
God.
Fun fact about Nick and I, we enjoy Fireball for some reason.
I've had some bad nights on Fireball.
I've had many bad nights, and I keep going back, just like the casino. Fireball cinnamon whiskey, lime juice, cinnamon, ginger, and black sugar syrups with sparkling apple cider and a gummy bear garnish.
I love a fun garnish.
Gotta have the gummy bear.
Yes.
And then you also have the aforementioned typical beverages. This one also has the Zool beer PB&J, which makes sense.
Interesting that you can only get the Zool at certain places. I mean, it makes sense, but you can definitely tell it's limited if you can only get it at certain booths.
They're splitting it up a little bit. But yeah, so this kind of seems like my favorite booth so far. I think
this might be like show up at the event and like I gotta hit the doll booth first before we do anything because I need some of them tendies, baby.
Get some fresh tendies.
Some tendies. All right, so Jamie, why don't you jump on to the next one?
Next, we are going on to the Horrors of the Wyatt 6 booth. And Nick, I think you may stand corrected. This monstrosity of a sandwich sounds very interesting. So this one is called the Huskus Muscle Man Slop. This is going to be
Do the Muscle Man dance.
A beef sloppy joe with jalapeno bacon, Lay's dill pickle flavored potato chips, and cheese sauce on a chocolate almond bun. Ew.
Oh, God.
Oh, Nick's allergic to almonds. Never mind. Nick won't be eating this.
I will still eat it. I don't go.
Nick, oh my God, he drives me
I will
absolutely
risk
mad.
my life.
I don't fucking care.
Eat shit.
One of our friends' moms made cookies
I don't give a
before,
shit.
and he didn't ask what they were in them, and he had cookies, and he was like, well, I'm still going to eat it. I feel bad. And I'm like, Nick, you're allergic.
Can't be rude. Cookies.
There's a nut allergy. You
Cookies.
can't fuck with those. Dude.
And if it makes you feel better, it's probably going to be like toasted almonds, so you'll be
if
okay.
I get fucking murdered by goddamn nuts, then I deserve to fucking die.
Then again, Nick's also allergic to apples, and he definitely eats apples. So I
can tell you
this
much.
Good.
I will not be eating this.
No,
if I
neither
get
will
taken
I.
down
I will not be putting. I mean,
this
I'm
next
sorry.
thing, though. This
I'm
next
gonna
thing.
destroy these.
Oh, this is the Ramblin' Rabbit Fried Carrot Cake. And this is going to have crispy carrot cake with white icing it and torn Ramblin' Rabbit cotton candy.
Oh, my God.
Fun. Yum. I love carrot cake. I love deep fried. This sounds like a fair food, the perfect fair food.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is very fairy.
Mm-hmm. I love it. And then to top it off, we got a couple more new beverages as well. We have the Light the Way,
I can't wait.
which is going to have Firefly, White Latin, and Moonshine. Firefly.
Lightning McQueen.
Oh my God. Firefly, Peach Moonshine. Super Sour, Blue Carousel, Simple Syrup, and Seagram's Tonic. And then they have
incredible.
That sounds very exotic. And then they have a mocktail, which the mocktail sounds pretty tasty to me, actually. It's called the Let Me In. This is going to have lemon juice, peach puree, simple syrup, and lavender syrup, garnished with a dragon fruit syrup float. Now, that sounds pretty tasty.
This
booth the lavender.
And I like
pretty good overall.
the florally stuff. I like the lavender sometimes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm curious.
Drinking soap.
I think we can do the mocktails for Premium Scream because
yeah,
I think
I'm excited to try some.
Right, I think they include those. You just can't get the alcoholic.
I might not even drink alcohol on Premium Scream night.
I will be indulging in some.
I might just drink also because I have to wake up very early to do a video shoot the next morning before opening day.
Yes, you do.
I'm an idiot. But,
yes, you do.
But I also won't really often be buying the mocktails. So if it is
a good
free,
chance to try them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, might as well. So we'll see. That's a fun booth. I like that. That's good.
You think they're gonna sell the Light the Way in a lantern cup?
That'd be cool. I mean, they did the Quiet Place drink in a friggin' light bulb, and that was the most horrendous drink I've ever had in my life.
It's interesting because it does say souvenir cup, but that could be the quote
just
unquote blinky cup. But it could also be something different because it doesn't specify.
Mm-hmm.
It could be like the light bulb from last year, like you said, the Quiet Place drink, which was fucking terrible.
Oh God.
But yeah, so Seamus, you're up next.
Yes.
Do you want to? This is your house. Do you want to swap? You do this one, and I'll do, and then I'll do my house, and she can do her house.
Yeah, that works.
All right, let's do it.
Let's switch it up. Let's play with the people a little bit. All right, this is the Jason universe. Yeah,
that was really good.
All right,
all right, that's enough.
Spiral sausage. I gotta bring this phone close to me.
Spiral sausage.
Sausage. The sausages. Tastes like
the sausages. Sausages. Wait,
this is a Murgai-style spicy grilled pork sausage with bloody harissa barbecue sauce.
Oh, please put this in me.
That's good. The sausage in my mouth. They dropped the ball here.
I know. I can't believe they didn't call this what I thought they were going to call it.
The ball here. We have the Camp Bloody S'mores. Jason S'morehees was right. I mean, right under your nose.
Yeah, I mean, you had a meatball coming down straight down the plate. You could have cracked this thing 500 feet out of the ballpark, and you missed. Swing and a miss.
This is toasted chocolate almond bread with ganache, marshmallows, cinnamon cereal, and blood spatter. So it doesn't. All right, so it's definitely not like a traditional s'more.
I was gonna say that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
More almonds, huh?
I know, right? I'm very shocked they're doing like a nut thing too.
Yeah, and I should note this too. We are just looking on the Universal app or the website. I would suggest checking there because it does list all the sensitivities under each item, but there is just a at least 8 under every single one of them. So we're not going to list off those because it's the same thing. I mean, just for example, the spiral sausage has dairy, egg, fish, gluten, peanut, sesame, shellfish, soy, and tree nut sensitivity all listed under it. And most food items are like that. So I feel like they're just if you're even close to thinking you might not be able to have it, either don't have it or be like me and just do it anyways, because who cares? You only live once.
No, don't.
If I die at Halloween Horror Nights, it's a good way to go out.
And bring an EpiPen.
I don't have one. Jokes on them. I have one actually somewhere. It might be expired by like a decade.
That's what I can get you for your birthday. Perfect.
EpiPens? I'm not gonna use it.
Get him a new EpiPen.
I'm just gonna deal with it. I'll take like Flonase or something. It's the same stuff.
No.
And then we also have elotes. This is fire-grilled corn on the husk with choice of cojita cheese and tahine or Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Nice.
They do like their Flamin' Hot Cheetos, don't they?
I am just curious why the corn is at Jason and not Jason and not Fallout.
Yeah, you would think that.
It's not like it was at like a corn camp. It's not like corn had any presence in camp life. I don't know, but this is the one that I'm really excited for. I'm so glad that this style of drink is back. And this is the Crystal Lake Coffee. This is Seagram 7 whiskey, Cooper cream de cacao, and cold brew concentrate and toasted marshmallow syrup.
Oh, God.
Thank God this is my midnight drink. This is what gets me from 12 to 2 a.m. Because when they had the Last of Us coffee drink, I mean, that was just that little extra boost you needed to get through the night. And the fact that there's some whiskey in there, even better. They do have a mocktail. They have a blood orange mocha. This is a cold brew concentrate, chocolate toasted marshmallow, and blood orange syrup with a shmallow topping and chocolate drizzle. Interesting.
Shmallow.
At least the chocolate seems like it needs to be on this, unlike everything else. Chocolate.
This sounds pretty good. Some people don't like orange and chocolate, but I like orange and chocolate flavors together.
And then we do have not just Angry Orchard. Now that Jason Universe is literally a walking billboard for Angry Orchard, they have an Angry Orchard headless pumpkin cider.
I'm actually kind of excited about this.
I am too. Very.
I'm not a cider drinker, but
I'm
I will
not a cider
try this.
drinker either. But I am down to try anything pumpkin, and I'm probably gonna hate it and be mad and sad at the same time. But we'll see.
But yeah, that seems like I haven't heard of that. That seems like it's a pretty exclusive thing. Yeah. I've never seen this out anywhere else.
Yeah, I've never heard of it before.
I don't know if that's in that new like Jason pack or not.
It might be,
but interesting. So that is the Jason booth. So let's move along now then. So Jamie, why don't you do the next one? Because that's kind of your booth.
Okay, cool. That's why I just want to make sure that's what we're doing. Yeah. So up next we have the Terrifier food booth. Very exciting. So the first thing we have is Sienna's Burnt Angel Wings, which are going to be crispy chicken wings with a spicy bourbon glaze. Sounds pretty good. I feel like we haven't seen a traditional like wing dish in a while. It's usually something crazy. We had like spicy like gochujang wings, and then that weird like goblin wing or something.
The turkey thing, yeah.
The turkey, that was.
It was fine. It was just messy and hard to eat. It was just literally a giant fucking mess.
Yeah, this one
naan on it.
This one's really fun. The Clown Cafe Bloody Popcorn. So it's crispy popcorn chicken with pepperoni, marinara, blood sauce, and a spiced Parmesan, similar to what seems like the fried chicken little pieces that they had at the Chucky booth, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, similar to that. And then I had seen this in Hollywood and I was hoping we were going to get it. The Abracadabra sunflower glasses, which is going to be 2 sunflower sugar cookies with chocolate and blood spatter. And then for beverages, we have 2 different drinks, 1 cocktail and 1 mocktail. The first one is the Starry Night Spritz, Grand Gala orange liqueur, cranberry juice, and Caviccioli 1928 Prosecco.
You nailed that.
That was pretty good, right? And then for the mocktail, we have the Clown Cafe juice, which is orange juice, cranberry juice, and sparkling apple cider. Simple,
funny if it was
but sounds good.
It'd be funny if it was like just orange juice. It's just orange juice. Joke's on you. All right. So then let's bop over to Seamus's booth.
I'm so happy about this. Oh, it's the Fallout food booth, baby. And they're going all out. And I mean, I'm begging you, Universal, don't drop the ball on this. We have cram tots and more, which means we're going to have tots. It looks like tater tots with cram, which is their version of Spam, but that has its own can. It has its own cram can, so it better come in a cram can, please, Universal. I need all of the souvenirs. I need all of the tchotchkes. But this is thumbs up chili glazed Spam with cheddar tater tot kegs and scallions, which sounds incredible. I love tater tots because I'm a child.
Mm-hmm.
They have the pickle bucket baked chicken, which is going to be buffalo chicken dip with crispy fried pickles. That sounds stupid good.
I'm in on that.
Cannot wait. I'm going to inhale that.
I'll try a fried pickle from you guys.
Oh, I love fried pickles and buffalo chicken dip at the same time. Oh. And then, so this one has me peaked a little bit. So it's the Yum Yum deviled eggs. Hooray. We're getting Yum Yum eggs, which are in the game and in the show. But these are coconut panna cotta eggs, air quotes, with pineapple whipped ganache and Tajin, whatever Tajin is.
Tahini.
Tahini.
It's kind of like a chili lime seasoning.
These are not actual deviled eggs like we initially thought they were.
They are not.
Which is kind of sad because, you know, as Nick can attest to this, we are fans of the deviled egg varieties.
We love a deviled egg.
I do like coconut, so I'm going to try it because I'm just interested to see how this works. But I'm worried they're going to be really weird and feel strange, and then I'm going to be really sad. But as long as they come in a Yum Yum package, I don't care. I'm going to buy it anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, the food items sound incredible. And then, who called it? Who called it? We're getting blood bags back, but it is the Radaway bag, and it is a mocktail, unfortunately. So we're not getting alcoholic blood bags again. Sorry, everybody who thought, that wanted it. But we are getting blood bags in spirit. It is the Radaway bag. I'm so excited. I said it when they announced the house. I said, if we don't have Radaway blood bags, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Right.
And we do. It's got lemonade with chipotle, pineapple, and spiced brown sugar syrup in the souvenir bag. So the drink sounds like it's going to be awful.
I think it sounds pretty good.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm worried that I'm not going to like it, but I need the bag. It's again, I'm buying it because I need the Radaway bag.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know how you're going to clean it, but I need it. I need the bag. So I don't know. It sounds weird, and I'm down to buy it and try it. It's just it sounds different.
Yeah.
And then we have Quantum, which is supposed to be like Nuka-Cola Quantum. It's also a mocktail. It has super sour, blue curacao syrup, exotic citrus syrup, simple syrup, and tonic water. That sounds.
I'm not a tonic water guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. What is super sour? Do you even know what that is?
It's probably
because I have no idea what that is.
Super sour. I think that's what it's supposed to be, like a mock of super sour. I think it's like a sour liqueur.
Oh,
maybe?
really?
No,
Probably
I'm just making that up. I have no fucking
I don't know.
But
it could just be
like...
sort of it could just be like a sour mix.
Right? Yeah.
But I mean, what's cool? It'll look like Nuka-Cola Quantum, and hopefully they put like the light in it so it glows like it does in the game in the show. That'd be really cool.
There's where that glow cube comes in handy.
Yeah, so I'm kind of excited about that. And then they do have an alcoholic beverage. It's called Dark, which is different because there isn't really a Nuka-Cola Dark in the games as far as I know. There probably is in the show that I just missed, but I don't remember seeing it. But it has Plantaray OFTD overproof rum, so dark rum, Old Forester bourbon, De Kuyper creme de cassis, Fernet Branca, and cola soda. So it's going to be a cola mixed drink. It's like rum and Coke on steroids. At least that's what it seems like to me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a shot just because I want to be a Fallout completionist this year, but I'm not sure I'm going to be too wild about it. But either way, it's something different. And then, of course, you have your typical other drinks, your beers that you get everywhere.
And the super sour is just I guess sour mix.
Oh, is it?
Is it?
Okay.
That's all it is.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's probably gonna taste awful.
Super sour.
Damn. So I'll do the last one again since this is kind of a Jamie Booth. Why don't you do the next one?
Yay. Okay. So up next, one of our last food booths, we have the Five Nights at Freddy. Well, not a food booth. I take that back. This is the Five Nights at Freddy's Dining. So the first option we have is Why not have both? Pizza and pasta. I'm here for it. Pepperoni pizza with baked spaghetti and meatballs and grated Parmesan cheese. So I assume this is spaghetti on top of a pizza baked into it.
Yes, it's spag and balls on a pepperoni pizza.
All right. I kind of like it, honestly. I think that's fun. There's something weird for you to try, Nick. Not too crazy, but...
not that crazy.
No.
I want a little more crazy.
This one, I had to kind of think about for a minute because I didn't understand what it meant to the movie, but I do think I remember. This is the Mike... Eggs Benedict, which is an Eggs Benedict sandwich with Canadian bacon, egg, American cheese, and hollandaise sauce. If I'm not mistaken, we're having this because Mike tries to make Abby eggs for breakfast and she doesn't want to eat. And he's like, oh, if you don't eat, like someone's going to eat you up or something stupid in the movie. I forgot. And the last thing being the cupcake based off of Mr. Cupcake. It's a chocolate cupcake, raspberry insert, cannoli cream filling, yum, and mascarpone buttercream icing. Sounds pretty tasty.
Okay.
And then we do have a couple mocktails in here. I assume this would maybe be from... I guess they're going to have to do this from, like, when you order at the front because the freestyle machines won't be able to have, like, stuff like this.
No.
But the first one is Chica's Sour Lemon Tang, exotic citrus syrup, cupcake syrup, super sour, and Seagram's Club Soda. And then the other one is going to be Foxy Strawberry Soda, which is strawberry, cupcake, and exotic citrus syrups and Seagram's Club Soda. Personally, I think those sound kind of good.
Yeah, it's interesting. They sound like very sweet drinks.
It's fun, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So let's polish it off. We're going to go to the Club Horror Bar. This is where we got actually a good amount of
really good selection this year.
So over here we have the Crooked Can Burgermeister. Let me look these beers up a little bit, the ones that I'm at least not familiar with, because this is a different one. 1 second.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've had Burgermeister before from them.
Excuse me.
Burgermeister.
Burgermeister. Of course I.
Meisterburger.
Of course I.
Oh my toys. So it's a Marzen, which is a German style beer. It's specifically it's made with malt that comes from the Munich and Vienna parts of Germany. So that's what gives it a unique style. Like that's what that Marzen comes from. So it gives you a really rich flavor, and it's complex as well. And then there's also like spicy German specific hops in it as well, which gives you more of like a not like a pepper spice finish, but more of like a fall spice, Christmassy spice type finish.
All right. So we have that. Next up, we have the Hidden Springs Riot Juice, which Hidden Springs, we frequent there. That's I haven't had their stuff in a while.
Yeah, it's been a little while since I've been there.
But they do some funky stuff. I used to
I
love
have
their,
had this before.
Their Deja Mu. That was always one of my favorites. It was like a peanut butter stout. But the Riot Juice, this is another fruited sour. This one is, they refer to it as a pastry sour. It's got blackberry, lime, and vanilla, but it has lactose. And that's what Hidden Springs Ale Works does pretty good with their lactose. That finish kind of coats the ending a little bit.
Yeah, this beer is incredible. I've had it once. It's really, 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 really good. Like, absolute fire.
Next up, we have Whole Hog. That is available here. We also have High Lie from Cigar City, which is IPA from Tampa. We got OBP, Little Orange Blossom Pilsner. And then we also have the Angry Orchard Headless Pumpkin Cider here. On top of that, we have what looks like to be 2 cocktails. We have the Phantom Punch, which I think we talked about already at the beginning. And then we have a Deadly Nightshade, which this one is a different one, I think. This is Cuervo tequila, lime juice, grapefruit juice, pomegranate, simple, and blue curacao. So a little sweet tequila-based drink.
They actually do have this at the HHN bar.
I think that was the one that,
okay,
so
so
both at HHN.
Both those cocktails are at both places. So yeah, this is a good little beer thing. I'm gonna guess that these beers are on that little mobile draft car that they have over
maybe
in the Club Horror area. It says Club Horror and it's got like a draft system on it. I'm guessing they're all going to be in there.
Yeah, my guess is that they would have gotten kegs for it. They probably wouldn't have gotten cans.
Yeah. But yeah, so that is all the food and beverage. There are a couple other areas that we didn't go into, like the HHN dining.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, you can still get your pizza fries over by DreamWorks
and vegan ones.
And vegan ones. The Today
There you go.
Cafe has a couple different like little sweet treat selections. San Francisco Pastries got stuff. The Crescent Moon Bakery's got a pumpkin mousse, which is Demise cookies. Toothsome's got something. But we just want to touch on all the like booths. But yeah, exciting. We got a lot of new stuff, it looks like.
Yes.
Doesn't seem like a lot of too much wacky wild stuff. Like there's a couple items maybe, but you know, I'm just so hooked on the
I was gonna say
the camp dog.
Nick is really stuck on this.
Yeah. Well, and there goes Daisy yipping at something. So before we sign off,
she can't believe that we don't have any crazy wacky items either.
She heard me say hot dogs and she went all crazy. Let's go. So let's go in our drinks. Any drinks that stand out, like a top 3 or something like that?
Top 3. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not much of a, like I said, I'm not a huge spirit drinker, so I don't go out of my way to drink as many spirits. But
yeah,
I will say that I think a couple of the whiskey drinks sound good, and I'm willing to give those a shot. And again, I also think that, like I said, I need the Radaway bag just because I need the Radaway bag. But I am willing to, because it does sound really out there.
Oh yeah.
So I want to try out their things.
Mm-hmm. For my drinks, I put the Dead Man's Hand. That was like the apple cidery old-fashioned kind of thing.
That too.
The Crystal Lake coffee. Got to have my coffee. And the Radaway, I put that on there as well. And I'm just kind of excluding the beers. These are kind of the cocktaily, mocktail kind of drinks I'm excited for. Jamie, any stand out to you in particular?
I did. I think it was the one from the Dolls booth, the Fireball drink, the Toy Box drink, and the Screamsicle drink. Those ones looked really fun. And then what was the other one? I think it was from the Jason booth as well, but it was the mocktail, the kind of orange mocha, the blood orange mocha one. That one sounds really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So food items then. What stands out to you for food? What are you kind of excited for out of the lot? Do you take
I want the ramen. I like that Berea hot ramen sounds really, really good. And then the I'm not gonna lie, I want that corn dog.
Yeah.
I really do. I like corn dogs. I have a thing for corn dogs, man.
Corn dogs and vampires, baby. I put down, I feel like boring. Obviously the PB&J. That one is like a staple. The Huskus Man Slop. Yep, I'm in. I don't care if I die. And I'm interested for the buffalo chicken dip with the fried pickles. That's kind of a classic dish as well. Not too wacky. And then I think like an honorable mention, the bloody popcorn from Terrifier. Fair. Sounds pretty cool. So Jamie, what are you looking at?
I am very excited for the Death by Cheese Stick, the giant cheese stick. I think it'll be very tasty, and it's just a classic, like, good snack to get after having a couple cocktails, or if you just want something quick to get. And I think it kind of replaces that. It's not going to be on a stick, but that kind of big item like the Twisted Tater. I am looking forward to the Twisted Tater chips. I feel like those are more of an honorable mention, but I am excited to try that vinegar and ranch flavor. Definitely the deep fried carrot cake with the cotton candy on it. That sounds really good from the White Six booth. And then the grilled shrimp from El Artista. It's fun that there's a seafood item on here, and I'm excited now that I'm back in eating seafood more recently to try it.
Yep. Nice. All right. I'm excited. The food and drink sounds really good this year. They definitely added some more beer selection, some more local stuff. So that's always very much appreciated. But yeah, this is, wow, we are getting really, really close. We actually, I mean, when this airs, we're going to be heading to Premium Scream Night. So we'll be in the fog a day early.
We'll be trying some of this stuff tonight.
We'll be trying it.
Say hi. Say hi if you're going to Premium Scream. Anyone.
Yes, we will be there bopping around, doing our thing. But yeah, thank you so much again. I know this is not the last episode of the Podathon, but this is towards the end. So if you stuck with us all the way through, thank you. I hope it made your week go a little bit quicker. We say this at the end of every Podathon, and I'm sure we'll say it again at some point, but it obviously is a lot of work on our end. This is, I think we're capping at about almost 11 hours of of podcasting episodes for this 1 week. So it's a lot. It's pretty much our entire August. But we do it all because everybody actually really looks forward to it. Every year seems to get more and more reception. And I really do think that obviously with experience, you get better and better. So, but this year, I think some of these episodes have been some of the best ones we've ever done.
Yeah.
So I'm very, very proud of us. So this is fun. But yeah, I think that about wraps it up for the food and beverage deep dive. Did anybody have anything else before we sign off until tomorrow? All right. Well, that's
so excited.
That's it. Until next time, which is tomorrow. This is Nick.
I'm hungry.
This is Jamie.
Happy gabagool. Thank you for listening to another episode of Fear and Beer, a Halloween Horror Nights podcast. If you like what you heard, don't forget to leave us a 5-star review on whatever streaming platform you are listening to us on. You can find us on all of our socials at Fear and Beer Pod.